Hey y'all, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Maudie, and today I'm going to show you guys a quick way to make chicken spaghetti in the crock pot. It's a super simple recipe. It's very versatile. You can add more or less, whatever you want to suit your needs. This recipe came from my sister-in-law many years ago, and I've used it multiple times. It's not my husband's favorite, but it is a favorite with the rest of my family, and I'm needing a quick meal tonight, so we're just going to do chicken spaghetti in the crock pot. All right, so let's get on it. And the first thing we're going to do, you can use frozen chicken, fresh chicken. If you use fresh chicken, of course, it's going to take you just a little bit less time to cook it, but this cooks really quick anyway. But I buy all my frozen chicken at Aldi, and I get their boneless, skinless chicken tenderloin or their chicken breast, and I've used both in this recipe in the past. Today, all I have are these chicken breasts, and so I'm just going to toss them into my crock pot first. And this is something that I didn't used to. I use 4 cans of cream of chicken soup, and again, I am using this. I'm adapting this to my size family. So first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and put in my cream of chicken soup in the bottom of my crock pot. And if you want to get in here, they can kind of see that. I just spread it around. And yes, I use these crock pot liners because I do not have a dishwasher. And my crock pot, if I use it without the liners, it tends to hold smells. So I get these liners. They're BPA free. It still may not be the healthiest, but that's what I do. So I go ahead and I put 1 can of the cream of chicken soup in. I just drop and I got that all over the bag, so that's great. I just drop the chicken over in here. Sometimes I use 2, but today I'm just going to use 1. Let's see here, get that out of the way. And then all you do is you take this, your diced tomatoes or Rotel, whatever. You can use mild or hot or whatever you choose. I always use mild. Excuse me for my voice. I just take those and I put 2 cans in here. But you could use 1 can. It's up to you. Now I'm going to pop open the rest of this cream of chicken. And I have some Aldi brand and some Walmart Great Value. It doesn't matter. It all cooks the same. Or you could even make your own cream of chicken soup. Either way would be just fine. It wouldn't matter. Go ahead and dump this over in here. And this isn't spicy if you use the mild. And I've never done this before, but I honestly think this would also be like a great party dip, because when I cook it, after I get it cooked, I shred it up. I smush the chicken around in it and shred it, and it tastes so good by itself. So I think you could actually like dip chips in it, like tortilla chips. I think that would be great. So put this over here. Now the next thing I do, and this to me is what makes this recipe, I use cream cheese, not cream of cheese. And I set this out. Major tip to do this. Major tip. Before you make this recipe, set your cream cheese out. Let it come to, of course, not room temperature, but definitely let it soften, because if not, it's going to be really hard to tear apart. And I always tear mine apart. I think my sister-in-law just throws hers in there, or she may actually tear it apart. I'm not sure, but I always tear it apart, because if I don't, I find that it kind of bunches up. But this is so good. And I will say this, Lauryn, my sister-in-law, if you're watching this and you have any tips for anyone regarding this stuff, the chicken spaghetti, since this is your recipe, you can leave it in the comments, because you've been making this longer than I have, and you may have some tips for people. So if you want to do that, you're free to do that. And she may not have any tips. She has a photography studio, and she's a photographer and a mama and all the things, so she's super busy. she's all about some quick meals too, and so am I. So I just chunk it up. And yes, it gets on your hands. I know some people are weird about that, and I don't particularly like the feeling of getting stuff like this on my hands either. It feels really messy, but it's definitely going to taste good. So I'll just chunk it in there. And you really don't have to mix everything up at this point because everything's just going to cook together. And that's what you want. You want it all to just cook together. And there we go. Okay. And let me wipe my finger off. Move my, you can see there. That's how it looks when it goes in. And it's cooking. So for time's sake today, I'm probably going to turn this, let me just grab something, hang on, wipe my hands off. For time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on high. It's probably going to cook for about 4 hours and I will cut it off. But I've made this to where, sorry about that. I've made this to where we only have like just a few hours and it's been ready in as soon as 3 hours, or you could cook it on about 5 or 6 hours on low, 3 or 4 on high. It's up to you. And then what I pair this with is when it's done, like I said, I mix it all together, then I shred up the chicken in it and I will put it with, I prefer angel hair noodles, the angel hair pasta, and we will use that, or you could use spaghetti if you prefer those, the thin spaghetti, or penne pasta. I also do that. You could pretty much put anything with it. I've never put elbows with it, and I wouldn't do the elbow macaroni with it. I mean, it might be good. If somebody wants to do that and try it, let me know how it goes. But typically I use the penne or the angel hair. But I will show you all what this looks like this evening and how I serve it. I usually serve it with a salad and garlic cheese bread, and it's just delicious. But that's all I have for you guys today. I really appreciate you being here. If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to either hop over on the community tab or you can leave them down below. Thank you for subscribing to all my new subscribers and the old subscribers and everyone that stays around. I appreciate it so much. I hope you guys have a great day. And as always, if you're not subscribed and you're just watching the videos, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to all notifications, so every time I post an upload, which is typically Monday through Friday, you will get a notification and you can watch my video then. If you know anyone who might enjoy my channel or any of my content, I would appreciate it if you share my channel and my videos, like the videos. That would be awesome too. And always, I love talking to you guys in the comments. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great evening. Okay, and here is the finished product. It is super simple to eat. It tastes really good. It lasts for a couple of days in the fridge afterwards for leftovers. And what I do is just pair it with a salad and ranch and some garlic cheese bread or garlic bread, whatever you like. But it is super delicious. And yeah, hope y'all enjoy. If you make this recipe, please come back to the comments and let me know.